guys, welcome back to my channel. Season 5, episode 4. I'm on episode 4 right now. So, okay, what happened last episode? The Saxons go to York. The one thing that I derived from last episode is that Ivar is a crazy motherfucker. I mean, we knew Ivar was a crazy motherfucker, and I don't know, I feel like in every video I just talk about Ivar way more than any other character, but I'm just so fascinated by Ivar. That scene solidified Ivar as probably my favorite character. He's just so cool, man. I don't know. Also in last episode we see Astrid's storyline. She's with King Harold, and my opinion on Astrid, I don't really have a huge opinion on Astrid. But I do think, if I do know one thing about her, is that she's loyal to Lagertha, and it just seems like even when Lagertha isn't too warm and comforting to her, she still is loyal and still loves her. So I don't think that King Harold is going to have an easy time of convincing Astrid to marry him. I also think that with the two brothers splitting up, Halfdan and Harold, that one of them is gonna die. I don't know, the whole show they've been together, they raided together, they did literally everything together, they went into battle together. So the fact that they're splitting up now, it doesn't seem like it's gonna bode too well for one of them. I'm not sure. At the end of the last episode, Ube went back to, I'm not sure where he went, I forgot where he went, but I just know what his goal is. He just wants to farm, settle land for his people. All the sons have a different opinion on what they need to be doing. I just have this feeling that this impending brother-on-brother war is gonna happen, where it seems to be a common theme in this show as well, brother versus brother. I do want to get into this episode because I'm really excited. I really have been liking this season so far. Every single episode has been really good. So hopefully this episode is good. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
What are you thinking? How lucky we are the gods gave us this opportunity.
I would still urge caution about these lands and peoples. They will not know who you are. And you in turn don't know how strong anyone is in this new world.
Rome is at the center of the map. Rome is the center of the new world.
Not anymore, Bjorn Ironside. The Roman Empire is no more. Its power is mostly gone.
Then if not Rome, then where?
There is an island, not so far away. It's an interesting place.
And what do they call this interesting island?
Sicily.
They're going to Italy? Oh, I have the chills.
They didn't come here to make peace. They came here to make trouble. You cannot trust them. They are heathens. I saw all the dead bodies of the wicked lying in the street of the great city, for there was no one left to bury them. And I saw that this great city was York. They died because they had nothing to eat and nothing to drink, and were walled up in a great city. Close all roads to York. Blockade all rivers.
Wow.
Prevent the Northmen from coming and going.
Bjorn Ironside behaved himself throughout with great honor and courage. I love and admire him as a brother. As far as I am concerned, I am now at war with Ivar.
Oh no.
My brother Vitzer, he has decided with Ivar.
I will support you against Ivar and Vitzer if you agree to support me against King Harold.
You see, that would make me an ally of my mother's killer.
I know. Can we not be allies?
It's good.
It's full.
I think Lagertha is losing her power. I think the gods have deserted her. I've seen it. I have watched it happening. There is only one man who can replace Ragnar as the ruler of Kattegat. And that man is not Bjorn. Since Bjorn clearly has no interest in Kattegat. It's you, Ube. And you know it.
I mean, he is the most like Ragnar, I would say. Oh, they're cutting off all the food sources.
Upa treated me like his little faithful dog. I am no one's dog. Ivar. Woof woof.
Oh, he's such an asshole.
There was nothing Lagertha could do. The gods have turned against her.
How can you say that?
What is this bitch trying to do?
Talking about Lagertha.
We are equal to Lagertha, Torvi, you and me. We are all equal.
You're right, Margaret. We are all equal.
I didn't know you were listening.
What does it matter? I could kill you for your talk of betrayal, but I am sick of betrayal. I have known betrayal all my life. Every man I've ever known has betrayed me. Now most women betray me. You were a slave who had no choice. But now as a free woman, you choose to love me.
I never liked Margaret. Margaret? I don't know. Never liked her.
Who are they?
She sucks. Sicily. Oh, this is so cool. This is gonna be so cool.
Varengu. Look, my lift is. Of course we are traders. Look how few boats we brought.
Mercury, theoris poson oligia pliga echrome.
Liever je deus, maar my lift is sterft.
Hoe kan nou?
Will I ever see my son again?
Yes, you will see him again. But in terrible circumstances.
Oh god.
The consequences of Ragnar's death are not yet played out. You have only seen the beginning of the end. So now prepare yourself for what is to come. Do you suppose that you could change your fate if you knew it? So now, after all, you want to fetter yourself and bind yourself in delusions.
No, I was thinking of my son. Only my son.
Too much knowledge is an agony. Prepare yourself.
For what?
Did I make the right choice? Give me a sign, help me.
Commander Euphemius isn't really the commander here after all.
Oh, I don't understand.
An Arab leader called Ziad Atala, the emir of Ephelia in Kairouan, agreed to invade the island on Euphemius' behalf in return for a yearly tribute.
Where's Kyla?
In Africa.
Africa? They're going to Africa? No way.
And where is Africa?
Another world.
Africa.
You wouldn't happen to be conspiring against us now, would you, Cinder?
I was only trying to find out what was going on here.
Some wanderers are really gods in disguise. Are you?
Do I look like a god?
Want to meet the Ziad Atala?
Why?
Because it seems like he is the true leader.
They're going to Africa?
Let their condition worsen further still. Let them suffer more dismay. Until only creatures of rags and bones wander the streets of York. Then we attack.
How you put yourself forward above me to take him on. Even though
I am your king! I'm the god! Forgive me, sire. King of kings. I am your humble servant.
I think you're not humble, Bishop Haven. But still you are my servant.
I don't understand why you pretend to burn the bodies of our dead.
It's part of my plan.
What plan? Did you really think that I didn't have a plan? Of course I have a plan. I'm a cripple. Not an idiot. Þeng hvað ég sög. Þú vætti mér heiðurinn að koma hingað. Til landsgóðana. Ég veit ekki á hverju. Alveg fader. Ég verið að hugsa. Og þetta hvað ég verið að hugsa. Og þetta mjög rand fyrir mig, sá sem ég að njóta þess óðan sakist einsaman.
That is so pretty. Wow.
Því að ég skilji fara aftur til heimmannana og bjóða þeim sem eiga bæði hug og rétta trú að fylgja mér hingað. Við getum byggt borgina guðrækna. Ein staður og sauðgaður af ókunnum mönnum og af guðum þeirra.
I have made up my mind. I agree to marry you.
Good. I couldn't have waited any longer.
Is this what you want to do? Think carefully. For although the fetters of marriage will be invisible, like the cords that bind Fenrir, they will still bind you. Yes, it's what I want to do.
Perhaps my luck has finally changed.
I still feel like she has a plan. Like she's not being, I don't know.
Viernos isitiros. Veri sed erudice stradie. Exagos ton archion don arvo, don zia natal.
What does he say?
That he won't go.
Talo baixen. Kesumelis mei pari. Polakes uk edogas mu orkon.
Gallows. It was something she said.
Yes. It was something she said.
They're gone. The Northmen, the ships, they're all gone.
Why are the rats above ground?
Damn it! I want to watch the next episode so bad. That was a great episode. I've really been liking this season so far. I just feel like every episode, every conversation is super important, and I'm really intrigued by the storylines and what is actually happening. I know that when Ragnar died, I thought the show was going to go downhill, but it's actually done the opposite. It's maintaining its pace, and I would actually argue that these first couple of episodes of season 5 so far have been like just as good as season 4, or the last half of season 4. Next episode, they really left me, these cliffhangers, man. And so next episode is going to be, I guess, an attack. I assume that there's going to be an attack because Ivar is pretty smart battle-wise with like these battles and wars that are happening. His war strategies have worked thus far. The contrast between Ivar and Bishop Hegmund? I don't know, is there a G in there? Hegmund? Yeah, the contrasting personalities between the two, not even personalities, because I think that they think on the same wavelength. They're both pretty smart people. It's just Ivar's in a position of power amongst his people, while Bishop Hegmund isn't really. I don't know how to say this without sounding like I really want the Vikings to be defeated, but I really just like having a solid contrasting like enemy or force that is working against them. To have someone that is so solid and is so determined to defeat them is really cool, because you don't want somebody that's just going to be an easy defeat, an easy loss. You want somebody that's going to put up a fight, and I think that Bishop Hegmund is that person. And with the whole thing that's happening with Astrid, with her marrying King Harold, I don't know. I can't get a solid read on Astrid. I'm not sure whether or not she's playing Harold or if she's genuinely like, okay, I made the decision, I'm gonna betray Lagertha. I think that it's the latter of the two, because when, before they got married, Astrid had this little vision or the little flashback of her and Lagertha, her love scene with Lagertha. So I think that that's either her thinking about Lagertha and giving her motivation to just go along with this marriage so that she could evidently betray him, or it's the more simpler option, which is I'm thinking about Lagertha, but I'm letting her go and I am going off with this new guy. I'm essentially betraying Lagertha, and she's just like thinking about Lagertha and is like, goodbye, kind of. I think Astrid is smart. I think that she is smart enough to realize that, I don't know, Lagertha is in a vulnerable position and that she's probably going to try to take advantage of that no matter how much she loves Lagertha. Like Lagertha was saying, I just feel like everything Lagertha was saying this episode was like mirrored in what Astrid is doing. You could choose to be loyal to her and Lagertha will love and respect you, but the second you betray her, it's like, I'm not going to respect you anymore, obviously. So, don't really know what's happening with Floki. He's going back to find more people to bring to this spiritual land. He seems to be the only one in the show that is left out of the old characters that is really truly connected to the gods and truly believes in them and believes that they are real people and really connected to him. He just seems to be the only person left in the show that is truly connected to the gods. I still love Floki. I'm excited to see where his path goes. I don't really, for 4 episodes now, I don't really understand it. So I guess those are all of my thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other Vikings reactions if you have not already, and stay tuned for episode 5. All right, bye guys.